Hey everybody, welcome to Halfbeard's HUD's Heads Up. Today we're going to check out Oblitus. It's by a developer by the name of Connor Ullman, and it's published by Adult Swim, who've made some cool stuff in the past. This is a weird game. It's kind of Dark Soulsy, it's kind of not. It's kind of roguelikey, it's kind of not. And yeah, so it's all 2D, and my goal is to wander around the world and conquer 4 giants. I need to defeat them and steal their life energy to do a thing. I don't remember. The story is kind of vague at the start. And yeah, and I'm gonna go do that, I guess. Now, what makes this game special is that it's all about spear combat, first of all. I got 2 basic attacks with the spear. I can do this little jab, which is what I've been doing. I can also throw it, and eventually it'll just come back in my hand. Yep, there you go. Though if I were to throw it in, like, the ground, if I go run near it, it'll pop back in my hand as well. I can also do a dodge, which will allow me to kind of phase through enemies a little bit. It won't necessarily negate damage, but you can get upgrades and stuff that will make it negate damage. Also, you saw my spear just went on fire there. If I wander through fire, my spear will go on fire. I can also parry, and I can block. Though I find myself not blocking very often. I probably should be blocking more, but I found it not to be super useful. So, I'm gonna go down here real quick. Go check that out. And grab that health, because that's what that is. That is a health thing, and that's one of the few items in this game that does not change its position. So, I said it's kind of roguelikey, and it is. And the way it's roguelikey is that it's not procedurally generated maps. The map is the same every time. Rather, it is procedural placement, let's call it that, where the upgrades you're finding, the parts of the enemy placement, the kind of where certain story notes will be held change every time. And while certain things will always be the same, and certain enemy placements are kind of generally always more or less the same, it does vary up to a certain degree. So, I know if I go down here, I will most likely find a couple. Yeah, I'll find this story guy, or I'll find a couple guys to fight. And this guy is Mud, and he's gonna be the guy who tells me to go fight the 4 giants. I was once powerful, moved beyond the stars. There's like a really weird, interesting, vague story going on here. Good art. It's got a very nice kind of art design to it. You will find Blabello dwelling within the caves with its soul. I bless upon you the immunity burning under. So we need to defeat Blabello, who's in the caves. I probably said that entirely wrong. In order to go to the bottom world, because there's kind of like 4 areas in this. There is this area here, which I think it's called like the forest or something. There's the caves, there's the mountains, and there's somewhere else. So like these guys, I didn't parry that right, but I could parry these guys. You get that yellow line, which allows me to kind of get a quick opening on them to stab them in their lizard feet. Or you can, roll through their legs, grab them that way. There's a lot of good ways to deal with the enemies in this. The combat is very simple, but it has a lot of depth to it. You can really kind of do a lot with it if you are trying. Whether it's stabbing those guys up, rolling between their legs, and then stabbing from behind as they go for a shot. Like, there's all sorts of interesting things you can do, and it's the sort of thing you gotta pick up naturally over time. It's kind of adaptive. So I got the fire spear now. Now my spear is permanently on fire. Allows me to do some real damage to these guys. Well, I need to kill these enemies because that is how I will get health back, because I don't have much health right now. I can land on that. I can go over there. I don't think there's anything up there. Soundtrack's real good. It's got a real heavy 80s synth sound to it that I appreciate. Nothing up there. Oh, there's definitely stuff up there. It's just way back down. Yeah, the map is generally the same every time. There's some minor alterations that might happen, but stuff like this area here, always going to be the same. Most of it's always going to be the same in terms of the map. So the one thing that's going to kind of bug some people about this is that there is no save system. It is a roguelike in more ways than one, in that it is, despite the fact that there is a overarching story and things don't really change that much. Oh, I just died. There's no save system. I've died. There's no way to get a checkpoint or anything like that. I've just got to start the whole game over again, and that happens no matter where you die. You could be at the very end of this game, and it's not necessarily a super short game. And if you die, you're fucking done. So let's go check out another environment. This is not where I'm supposed to be going next, going the exact opposite way, but I'll just show you some other enemies. Then we'll go back and go the other way we just were, and I'll do it right this time. Kill that guy. There's a real tactile feel to the spear stuff that just feels really good. You know, just like nicking a guy, getting him right out of the air, or throwing a spear and hitting one of those horrible bird monsters, like that one there, and really managing to just kind of layer your shot down, do that. Like, it's just, there's a good feel to it, and once you got it down, it really works. Like, this is just an example of another area. We're not going to do much here, because I'm going to hit this a couple times, and then some bullshit's going to come out, if I remember correctly. I only tried to go through here once. And, and then bad stuff happens. Yep, bad stuff happens, like this fish guy, who I'm going to try to stab in the nuts a few times with my spear. I got him in the hand, that's probably not good. There's no fall damage, which is good, because you could not do very far. Oh man, you would not go very far without fall damage. Oh man, I killed that guy. Awesome. Let's try going this way. I've never been to this way before. I normally go right because, you know, video games, man. This would be the caves. Oh, it's dark in here. It's real freaking dark in here. And I need to get up there. Yep. Got my spear on fire. That's useful. Yeah, it's got a very unsettling feel to it, which is good. Like, unsettling is kind of what you want in something like this. You want to feel like you don't understand the world you are in. And I don't know what that was. Ah, evil plants, got it. Just gotta try to avoid its death balls. Oh, I hit it with this spear. I'm not doing a very good job of avoiding the death balls. Go up this way. Just gotta get him in the legs. There's definitely tricks for each enemy that you gotta pick up on. Stab through this frickin' wall. I'm stabbing the wrong way. Oh, over this way. Yeah, there is some weird stuff about this game, specifically the way it kind of runs. Like, it runs at a lower resolution, and it kind of just, like, jumps to it automatically when you start the game. It's really odd. Oh, these guys are strong. I don't like fighting these guys. Oh, yeah, and I should have rolled a little better. If you jump while you're rolling, you'll get a bit of extra height off of it. So in this case, my trick is to use his slowness to just nail him in the head with my spear. You can't throw your spear while you're on the when you're on climbing things. Come on, I can do it. Which requires me to be careful. Whoop, and then that was a bad shot. That was my bad entirely. Sorry, dinosaur guy. I know you wanted to fight, and I'm instead of being a chump. So I stabbed you in the neck with my toothpick. Go like this, and then... No, that was a bad shot. Yeah, I am using a controller for this. I want to say they said a controller's recommended, though. I think it is totally playable with a mouse and keyboard. It definitely feels like a controller game, though. Just the kind of flow of the way the spear combat works. It feels like the sort of thing you would want a gamepad for. I'm impressed with the way I was able to mount that. Oh. Go, go, go. Oh, bird. Fuck. Down the thing. Down the thing. Got it. Got it. Oh, fuck. Got it. They do definitely need to be in like an attack kind of stance to hit you. Like, you can't kind of walk into an enemy without them hurting you if you walk into them at the right time. There we go. Man, I have not been up this way before. I'm amazed I've gotten as far as I have. Alright. Continuing to go up. This world is large and dangerous. I don't know if I can make that. Oh, no, I cannot make that. I'm gonna... No fall damage! Alright, let's go the other way. There was other stuff we could have looked at. Let's go the other way. Whee! No fall damage! Oh, yeah, it's a fun game. It's like $15. It's on Steam. It's chill. It's got it's disturbing, but it's also kind of like just relaxing, and it's got a good feel to it. So now we murdered a bunch of guys over there. Let's go back the way we were. I'll show you a boss. I'll try to show you a boss anyways. See if I can't get there. It's not, the first boss isn't super hard to get to if you kind of, once you've had some practice. Because again, that's so much of this game is practice. It's mastering the platforming and the spear combat and just knowing your angles and getting a good idea as to what you need to do to beat these enemies and bosses and getting your tactics down. And getting down real good because you only got the one life to do it. Which again, I feel like some sort of checkpoint system... I get permadeath, permadeath is fine, but some sort of checkpoint system at the very least so that after you've beaten a boss, that it would allow you to, you know, start from that boss, maybe. Or at the very least, take a break, you know? Be like, I want to stop for the day and come back at that boss. And then if you don't die, you press quit, you just come back at that boss. Something like that. Just feels like there would have been better ways that you could have instituted harsh permadeath without, you know, just without having to have the player restart things every single time. It's a little much. Oh, let's go this way. Gonna find a boss. Oh, this guy. Right. Jump over top of him. Yeah, if you guys got their shields up, they can... Whoa. They can kind of block your spear. That said, it doesn't stop you from throwing a spear into their face. Like a chump. Missed that time. Roll through his legs. And then... I like when that guy does the little bite attack. I think that's goofy, because he's got his stupid rock arm, and he's got his spiky shield, but nah, I'm gonna bite you. There you go. Sucks to be that guy. Moving on. Back downstairs. There you go. Kill these little goblin things that are kind of good only for HP. And I'm gonna bet the Harbinger is not gonna be here this time. Yeah, so this is where the Harbinger was last time. The mud guy who said, oh, I'll give you underwater breathing powers or whatever if you go defeat the guy in the caves. He's gone now. One of the examples of how this has changed over, and now the health is still here, because the health is never going to change. The health always remains where it is, so you can kind of make sure you are able to replenish if you need to. Oh, shit. I really should try the shield. I'm going to try the shield. Okay, yeah, so the shield does its job. I just suck at using it. But yeah, like we're gonna go see where the fire thing was. It's not gonna be there anymore. I really should be trying to do this a little better. I'm not bringing my A game to fighting these lizard mens. Get up here. Get up here. Yeah, like you can see, this area is the exact same as it was last time. Oh, or the fire spear is the same place as it was before, but now there's two of these guys here. So that sucks. Just gotta hit him in the legs a couple times. The fire spear takes those guys out easy. The amount of damage the fire spear does is ridiculous. Whoa. Oh, no, off me. There we go. Combat can definitely get kind of, like, it's generally pretty slow and precise, but when it wants to, it can get some speed on. Things can get moving. So what's down here again? Right, that's the way back. I don't want to go down there. I really like this music. Like, they call it, like, disturbing and unnerving on the Steam page, and it's more just, like, chill and relaxing in a very, like, 80s prog rock kind of way, which I like that. I want more of that. Stupid plant thing. If we only need to hit... Oh, shit. We only need to hit plants once with this spear, but the plant is not vulnerable in many places with the exception of that bulb, which can be a bit of a bitch to hit. There we go. But my health is still not where I want it to be. Knock him into this. This is just water. It doesn't look like water. It looks like fucking death, but it's just water. Go down here, and there's an enchantment. So you'll find these enchantments every once in a while. There's 2 in this opening caves area for sure. What they are randomizes each time as well as where they're placed. In this case, I get higher jumps when I'm jumping, which that's useful. But there are definitely more useful ones, like the ability to have a shield pop up around you when you're rolling to make you invincible, or to make it so that your recovery time on that spear throw is quicker. Yeah! I don't think I've actually ever been up here. Fuck that thing. I want to see what's over here. I bet it's nothing good. Huh, I actually have no clue what's over here. Looks like nothing. Well, that's a bummer. I bet an enchantment can be hidden there. That's gonna be my guess. Well, I'm not sure if I can even get there without the higher jumping enchantment. We go down here. Fight another one of these fucking assholes. These guys. With my fire spear, it should be a little easier. It's a lot easier if I have that shield enchantment I was just talking about, but I don't have that, clearly. Stab him in his face, in his dino face. Dino face. And just wait for it. There we go. Yeah, way easier. And also, you know, you get the handle of it. The more you play, the more comfortable you get to feel with the controls. And then sometimes there's another enchantment over here. Not today. Not today, though. So I know where it'll be. They tend to spawn in similar places each time. It's definitely not completely random. You kind of can definitely get a good idea as to where things are going to land. Whoop. That's not exactly what I want, but that's okay. Nope, 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 nope. Fuck. Damn it. All right, back down through here. We have to go back down through here because I fucked it up. The water physics are weird. It slows you down. There's no drowning or anything like that, but you are slowed down when you're in the water. Okay, get up a little bit more. Alright. Get up here. There we go. Whoa, hey. Hey, guy. Hey, friend. Oh, I let him hit me. That's not good. There we go. And yeah, this is a place where I could just climb up to get over here. This is where I'm supposed to go. It's fairly linear. They definitely kind of expect you to go a certain way. Kill that plant. Fuck that plant. Get up here. I'm gonna get to the boss. I doubt I will beat it, though. Oh, alright, there's another dinosaur. Kill the dino-mans. Jump over top, get that. Stab in his legs. Stab in his legs again. Talking to myself too much. I'm just trying to keep things going. Yeah, this is a short spear recall time. This is a useful one. That was an idiot move of me. I don't know why I did that. I was trying to get out of that message, and I ended up killing myself instead. So I'll kill these plants. That'll get me a bit of health. Not enough. Not enough, because the boss is just right up ahead. So we'll try to beat the boss, but don't expect a win out of this. Because I'm not promising one. Oh, okay. Whoop. Let's jump over there. And these spikes are where the boss shows up. Oh, there it is. And he's got some attacks. So we're gonna start by watch out for this stuff. Oh shit! And I died. There's the boss. You're supposed to hit it in the back with that spear a lot. I'm not gonna try to get to it again. I'm clearly not gonna get to it. It's a weird game though. I like it a lot. It's got a good feel to it, and it's kind of creepy. You know, there's definitely some stuff that kind of bums me out about it, like the save system and just the weird resolution it runs in. But aside from that, it's a pretty cool game. I think if you're into kind of pretty hard, like stuff that's got a kind of a hardcore difficulty based on simplistic, basic rules, like again something like a Dark Souls, it's definitely something you should look into. So as always, I'm your host Halfbeard. Once again, this has been Oblitus, $15 on Steam, and we're out. Later, guys.